Okay, so you've already pulled a nuke out of here. You're done selling your nukes. Now we're into June. And do I even have it going still? You smoking? You should be smoking. It never got lit. Hold on. These are kind of tough to start unless you put a flame right on them for about 5 to 10 seconds. You know, now they'll burn. Let me throw another one in there. The #1 beekeeping tool is a smoker. And I just did a podcast, and you re-listen to the podcast and you're always wondering, man, why didn't I say this or that? And you can't go back and edit podcasts. So, but we were going over equipment and I didn't even mention a smoker. It's probably the most important. You don't really even need the veil some days. Okay, give them a little puff. So we've already sold our nukes, and we're still going to be selling nukes in June, but right now it's June 2nd. And the first thing that you want to do is get in here and take a look. I don't even have an inner cover. Wow. And make sure that they still have a queen. And from the looks of it, it doesn't look that promising. We probably can get in here. It looks like they're actually packed out with honey, which means they don't have a queen. Because often we'll pull, I'm just going to pull this out. Look at all that honey. Woo-wee. My goodness sakes. I'm going to make my way in here. Hopefully the bees will get out of the way if I just give them some time. And we'll get in here and we'll try to pull some of these frames out. Okay, that's a good sign right there. Oh, that's pollen. Okay, there's a little bit of brood. Yep, we have a queen. There's brood there. Okay, so what we're doing is we're going to add a box here because these guys, I'll put everything back. These guys are packed out, ready to go, and they're probably going to swarm. So, we're going to put them back. And we'll add a box. And an inner cover too. I don't know why there's no inner cover. So when you're done selling your nukes, basically you've pulled a nuke out, they've requeened. Maybe you've introduced a queen. And now you got to give them room. If you have a queen excluder, you may want to entertain using a queen excluder. Whoa, what's up, gang? They're not liking me right now. Alright, let's go get a box. Give them some smoke. Yeah, they keep bomb diving my veil, and so maybe I was a little too rough on them. Okay, so what we got here is a whole new box. Yep. Alright. Alright, I'm good. Okay. So we got 5 more, 5 on 5. Okay. Ooh, wow, they're already up there. It's only been a few minutes. Okay, so I got a feed sack for an inner cover. Man, this hive already stung me once and they keep bomb diving me. Alright, I'll get away. They're about to hit me again. They're not happy. It's a little cloudy today. The sun just popped out. Hi everybody, welcome back to Bobby's Bees. Today it's a little warmer. The grass is really long. I gotta cut it. But, oh, there's ants. Come on. Today, the ants are out. The grass is long. It needs to be cut. But we're gonna put these deeps on first. A lot of our sales have slowed down. There's nobody waiting, so be sure to let us know if you guys need any bees in June. We're only going to sell bees for a little bit longer, and then we're going to wrap it up and we're going to concentrate on honey production. And you know, bees need time to build up so they're ready for the Michigan winters. But if you're close to the Rabbitry Center, be sure to reach out, Bobby at therabbitrycenter.com, and we'll get you some bees. So today, all we're doing is we're getting into the single deep bodies and we're checking for queens. So if we see the queen or if we see larva, we're gonna put a deep on it. All right, let's light a smoker. Man, I gotta get in here with a string trimmer. I think it's ants and it's just blades of grass. At this point it's wheat. So, looks like that's just pollen and honey. Girls, get out of the way. Ooh, we got brood right away. Would you look at that? Queen's all the way out here. That's a good queen. Oh, baby, she's... TJ on the podcast was asking about how do you make sure you don't have brood when you're harvesting honey. You can tell, looking at that, it almost looks like a crust. And that's the capped brood. It's all worker brood. You know that's all female because it's small and flat. Drone brood would be big, like an eraser head. And you shouldn't have a lot of those unless it's time to breed. I'm just gonna stop right there. I mean, I'm feeling pretty good that this is queen right. And it looks like they're packed all the way out here. I'll try to pack this back in there. It's a tight squeeze. Oh, I got a piece of grass on there. Ooh. All right, just like that. So the box is on top of the hive now, and it all started with me just carrying over the box first, and then I seen something and I started working on it, and then pretty soon I kept working on that, and now I'm already into the second hive, and I just remembered the camera. So now you're caught up. Now we're looking for the queen. I kind of like to slowly push the frame up. That's how I like to set it into place. And then I like to give the bees a good opportunity to get out of the way. Let me bring that camera over for crying out. I'll put these frames back, and it looks like they're trying to draw the rest of them out, but they're just not there yet. So we're gonna pass, and we'll come back and check on these in a week or two. I won't need my marker though. Yeah, that's melted down propolis right there. You can just tell. You can make really good salve out of that. Good for canker sores, cold sores, chapstick. A lot of fun having your own chapstick. I haven't had to pay for chapstick in years, and you can add your own scent. And if you'd like to see how, I can put a video up in the corner for you. Okay, so it says in May 1st, a month ago, there was a virgin queen in here. Now what's a virgin queen? Oh, I ripped my glove, dang it. What's a virgin queen look like? Well, pretty much like a worker bee, just a little bit bigger. But you can spot her because she does look like a queen by the size and shape of her thorax. Take this one out. Now we can slide some bees around. Boy, that just rushed a lot of bees out. It was right there. Why was everybody down right there? It's honey. You know, you get so good at beekeeping that you can tell the difference in the mood and what's going on with the hive just by the roar of the colony. And I am not that good. They are making a weird buzz. It's honey too. Now I'm really going to start to lose my faith if there's no brood on this inside frame. Feels a little lighter. Oh, we got brood. That a baby. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Virgin queen. We haven't seen any queens today. We've just been getting it done. You know, after you sell some nukes, now you have some money for some supplies. If you need more nuke boxes to sell next year, you can invest in that, or you can buy some new frames, some new foundation, maybe some boxes, maybe some lumber to build boxes. This box we built ourselves years ago. They really hold up, believe it or not. They are slightly heavier though. You know, we usually build ours out of radiata pine. You get it from Home Depot. You could make, I think it was like 4 boxes for 1 sheet of plywood. I can put a video up in the corner if you want to learn how to do that. Okay, so now all we got to do is just put it back together. And it's also on our website, Bobby's Bees. I don't like to lean over the hive because you're dripping sweat onto the bees, you're breathing on the bees. They don't like that. So this way, I always try to work the bees from the outside. I will move like the camera just so I can have more confidence in being able to get the frames in there smoothly. Because the more shaky, the more stings, the more drops, the more bumps, the more squished bees. Some of them may have put some pheromone out there, alarm pheromone. Okay, now I still don't think, yeah, I guess we could put another box on there. They're all drawn out. Not big though. You know what? I'm going to pass. When you look down, you'll see bees, but not in the entire frame. These 4 frames are still empty. And they're just not really packed out. So I'll come back in a week, and if I see more bees over here, then I'll throw another box on. Because I want them to work hard, I want them to pack it out, I want them to be able to defend this hive against pests, and they can chase them down, they can chase beetles out. They'll have a better chance anyway if I leave it like this for now. Bomb diving my veil and yep.